You know, I read this title and I was just like, how is this just not every episode of South Park? But then I went to thinking, like, most of South Park, especially after we finished that South Park game, there's like a lot of stuff they do in South Park that's really appropriate. It's not all just poop jokes and foul language, but most of it is. And we're here to watch the worst of the worst. 10 South Park jokes that crossed the line. Look for the original. What the fuck did I just say? The link for the original video is in the description down below. And let's do it.
This cartoon has warped our fragile little minds.
Oh my
Lord.
lord.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Now I do not watch a lot of South Park at all.
Top 10 South Park
all I
jokes
know
that
is, you
crossed the
know,
line.
they be killing Kenny all the time. Bro!
Before we begin, we
Nice.
publish new videos every day.
That Hitler joke reminded me, there's a show that was on Netflix. I don't know if it's still there. It's called The Wave. It's all subbed. It's a German voiced show. I don't know what the fuck. They speak German in the show. And, but it's all got subtitles in it, but it's called The Wave. It's a really good fucking movie. You guys should watch it. Alright, let's do it.
Be sure to subscribe for
I
more
was not
great
paid for that
content.
plug either. It just reminded
This
me of
list,
it.
we're taking a look at instances where South Park got
That is
especially controversial
Oh.
and offensive, even to the point that it shocked longtime fans of the show.
Just take them right off. What do you guys want?
No, please.
Number 10.
No, please
Cuttlefish
don't make me
and
take my
asparagus.
pants off.
I give you the human centipede.
Oh,
The Human
good
Centipede
God.
has gained a reputation as
I have
one of the
not
most
seen that movie, and I do
repulsive
not
films
want
ever
to.
made. Naturally, South Park simply couldn't resist parodying the infamous horror film. Steve Jobs assumes the role of the Mad Doctor, sewing 3 Apple users together
No,
from
you don't
mouth
have to-
to anus.
Looks good, guys. Great work.
You don't have to do this.
Unfortunately for Kyle, he's the one who ends up in the middle of Jobs' human centipede. While the whole
Nigga,
setup
why
is
would you sign
cringeworthy,
that?
the scene that really got under people's skin
Ah!
involved an Asian man digesting cuttlefish and asparagus
No!
into Kyle's mouth.
Should I eat a
No,
cuttlefish
please.
and asparagus or the vanilla pesto?
As
No!
disgusting as the episode might be,
They're like this the
at
whole
least it didn't go
episode?
full sequence on us. Number 9.
Sorry.
Chef's demise. In season
That
9,
was terrible.
South Park flirted with controversy with its
Oh, that
mockery
was
of
terrible.
Scientology.
Wait a minute. Whoa. You don't actually believe this crap, do you?
But for many people, it was the aftermath in season 10 that
Yeah,
truly
fucking
crossed
Chef.
the line.
Chef
As
died,
a
bro.
Scientologist, Isaac Hayes felt that he could no longer voice the character of Chef. In response, the creators used pre-recorded dialogue to portray Chef as a child molester that's been brainwashed by a, quote, fruity little club.
Well, how about I meet you boys after work and we can make love?
The kicker comes when Chef falls down a cliff, is impaled, gets attacked by wild animals, and defecates.
They killed him because he disagreed with them. Great.
Watching poor Chef go down in the most demeaning way possible, audiences couldn't help but shout, "You bastards!"
You bastards!
Pity. He would have made an excellent child molester.
Number 8. Britney Spears shoots herself.
Well
It's
then.
Britney Watch, keeping you up to date with all your Britney Spears news.
2008 was just not Britney Spears' best year.
She just brought it
South
back
Park
now. She
was
look
there
normal
to take
now.
advantage. The boys accidentally pushed Britney to her limits, influencing the pop princess to put a shotgun in her mouth.
I've got a
That's
better
fucking
idea.
awful.
You do?
Jesus Lord.
Yeah. No!
Good
Although
God.
the top of her head is blown off,
Nigga!
Britney
Wow.
amazingly
Wow.
doesn't die.
What
Even
the
after this
fuck?
suicide attempt, people continue to mock her appearance and behavior.
Well, it's a ballsy new look. I'll give
I
you
mean,
that.
it's true.
The
People would be
episode's
fucking savage
relentlessness
about
left
it.
the audience feeling
Yeah.
uncomfortable throughout. To the creators' credit, however, they did make some thoughtful commentary on how the media and
Yeah.
public had been treating the singer,
That's
influencing
true
them
as fuck.
to just leave Britney alone already.
She's dead.
Right.
Well, I think it's time for us to leave the poor girl alone.
Number 7, Hartman's Revenge.
I just got my first pew.
I think it's time. I think it's time
By
to
the
just leave her
5th
alone.
season,
She's
Eric
fucking
Cartman
dead.
had
Yeah, you
already
think?
proven himself
Bitches.
as South Park's resident bad boy.
You know, it's funny because I have such a, I know they were talking about, fuck that. I have a real turbulent relationship, you know, with the media and how media treats, you know, like famous people and people online and the new culture. Also, that guy's got a Kodak. Don't ever use that shit anymore. Use your fucking iPhones, you beast. But, you know, because of course, like, yeah, dude, the media beats these people to death, literally. Like, they do not give a fuck. Every time we see those, we watch that celebrities getting mad compilation, and like whenever the paparazzi are involved, they do not give a fuck about your privacy. But at the same time, you need that publicity to stay relevant. You know what I mean? So it's just like this parasitic relationship that's beneficial to the host. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why sometimes you'll hear me laughing about parts that they're supposed to be making commentary on, but this because I have an understanding that if those things didn't exist, neither would the fame. So it's like, it's weird. Not the same on YouTube. I am not like famous. Like, I get recognized kind of often, you know, like often enough that my friends and family notice. Nobody needs photos of me. So I'm a very small YouTube channel, you know what I mean? Like, just existing in life, bro. Like, I still get to do my shit and not be bothered. So
I think it's time for us to leave the poor girl alone.
Number 7, Hartman's revenge.
I just got my first pubes.
By the 5th season, Eric Cartman had already proven himself as South Park's resident bad boy.
Yeah.
In this
He's a
episode,
fucking
though, he went from being a problem child to a
fatty
flat-out
bitch.
psychopath. As a petty
Also a
feud
bully,
with
though.
older student Scott Tenorman escalates, Cartman gets his revenge by arranging to have his rival's parents murdered.
Mom and Dad are dead.
Jesus
It
Lord.
doesn't end there, as he grinds up their bodies and feeds them to the unsuspecting Scott.
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
On the one hand, the episode boldly pushed boundaries. On the other, we can definitely see why this downright mean-spirited
That's
ending
just
left
awful!
so many people saying, that's too much.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
My mom and Dad are dead.
Brother, in
Number
your
6,
in your belly.
HIV positive.
God damn it, this sucks ass.
South Park has never shied away from poking fun at AIDS. But that
They
didn't
have
make
not.
this episode any
Magic
less
Johnson,
outrageous.
yeah, they have not
It
at
all
all.
begins when a surgery gone wrong results in Cartman contracting HIV.
Eric,
Jesus.
I'm afraid that we've
Fran
accidentally
and
infected
Ted.
you with the AIDS virus.
With
Kyle
the
views
AIDS.
this as karmic, which influences Cartman to pass the deadly disease onto him. With some help from Magic Johnson, the two eventually find a cure for the virus. Cash, and lots of it. Sadly, not everyone has $180,000 just lying around.
Hey, they just found the cure for AIDS. You just have to inject yourself with all your cash.
Kyle's outburst at Cartman towards the episode's conclusion sums up why AIDS
That's so
isn't
good.
funny.
This isn't funny. AIDS isn't funny. Dying isn't funny, so shut the up.
Nevertheless, Cartman still tries to put an HIV-positive spin on things.
You boys both have the virus, are you sure?
We're not just sure. We're HIV positive.
Bitch.
Number 5.
See,
Lemmings.
that's the one thing that the show is always really good at doing, is it like the show was really good at having the other characters point out where the joke was going too far. So it showed that the creators understood when they were crossing the line to make the joke. And that makes the audience feel comfortable, because people like me, who just have that dual conversation going on the entire episode, even though I think it's funny, is satisfied when he says that, and I go, so we all understand, let's keep laughing, kind of a thing. But like, I hate shows where they want to make those points, but they don't respect at all. They don't even talk about why you would be upset about it. And that shit is just weird to me. It's like, it's always better and more funny to me when people talk about why you would be upset about it and then keep making the joke after that. I think that's like a fine way to like say, look, I really do understand why this shit is offensive. I think they do a pretty good job.
I've got to find a way to get fired for being gay.
Learning that he
Goddamn.
can sue the school if they fire him for being gay, Mr. Garrison basically turns his classroom into a sex dungeon. Determined to shock his students, Garrison hatches a plan that involves a gerbil, a Bunsen burner,
No,
and
what the
Mr.
fuck
Slave's
is
book.
that?
Lemmywink soon discovers that he's not the only animal that's been shoved up slaves' rectum. One vile adventure.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
While Matt
I'ma
Stone and
have
Trey
to cut
Parker
that clip
found this
out, right?
hilarious,
I can't
most
leave
of their
that in.
colleagues just thought it was bizarre and would never make it into the finished product. Even to the duo's friends, this episode was as messed up as it was.
Look at
funny.
that.
Children, there's a big difference between gay people and Mr. Garrison. Do you
Yeah,
understand that?
yeah.
Number 4.
What
Ghost
the fuck was that?
ectoplasm.
I hate her.
A world without
What?
internet means no Brazilian fart porn, leaving
True.
Randy unable to masturbate.
Brazilian fart fetish porn? Click, click.
Upon
Click,
getting back online,
click.
Randy is finally allowed to unleash weeks of pent-up sexual frustration.
Oh, this
but
is
his
from the
moans
beginning.
attract unrequested attention and mass vomiting. Randy tries to pass off the white substance covering his body as ectoplasm, But the Ghostbusters reference doesn't get him anywhere.
There was a ghost. This ectoplasm.
That's just
After
nasty.
this scene was aired, Trey Parker stated that it was probably the most offensive shot in the show's history and couldn't believe the censors let it slide by. It's really saying something when even the co-creator of South Park admits that the show crossed a line.
All right, folks, it's bedtime. No more internet for today.
Number 3, Muhammad.
Since when do you care about being
Oh
sensitive
yeah,
to people's
this one was
religion,
wild.
Cartman?
This
South
one
Park
was
has
wild.
gotten away with a lot, but the censors draw the line when it comes to portraying the Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
Still, Muhammad actually was depicted in a season 5 episode alongside Jesus, Buddha, and other religious
Jesus, because
figures.
Jesus is awesome, bro.
The Muslim prophet with the powers of flame.
But when the creators later tried showing Muhammad in a season 10 two-parter,
I have a
Comedy
text
Central
message,
was
hold on.
not having it.
You mean like the time you had tea with Muhammad, the prophet of the Muslim faith?
Come on, Muhammad, let's get some tea.
They challenged censorship once again in the 200th episode, as the boys attempt to unveil Muhammad to Tom Cruise. In due course, Stone and Parker received a death threat from a radical Muslim group.
Yeah.
Muhammad's name was subsequently censored in the 201st episode, along with the episode's message.
Muhammad is our super best friend. Let him go.
Number 2, Christopher Reeve and stem cells.
As most of you
Good
know,
lord.
I am a strong supporter of stem cell research.
Following the accident that paralyzed him, Christopher Reeve became an advocate for stem cell research.
Wow.
Which gave Matt and Trey a
Really?
jaw-dropping idea.
Dude, that's not cool. You shouldn't make fun of Christopher Reeve. Yeah, dude, not cool.
Audiences couldn't believe their eyes when Reeve was depicted sucking fetuses dry. The stem cells eventually turn Reeve into a supervillain, his arch nemesis, of course, being Gene Hackman.
This shit is wild as fuck. Like, don't know if I would watch this whole episode, but I am down as fuck to hear the summary of this weird shit. Like, good God. This is fucking crazy.
Knowing that it would be in poor taste,
What
the creators
fuck is this
initially held back
suggestion,
on
bro?
satirizing Reeve, but decided to go for it after seeing his Larry King live interview. Even then, they knew the joke would only get by if virtually every character acknowledged that this really wasn't cool. And it wasn't.
Stay clear, guys. Stay clear. Yep, I'm not saying anything.
Number 1.
Yeah, I'm
raping
telling you,
Indiana
that's
Jones.
how you do it, man. If you acknowledge that it's bullshit, we'll let
When
it
Stan and
slide.
Kyle
For
mentioned that
real.
one of their friends was raped, audiences knew that South Park was about to cross the line like never before.
After seeing Indiana get raped, I know I'll never be the same.
Of course, nobody would have predicted that the friend in question was Indiana Jones, who was sexually assaulted by Steven Spielberg and George Lucas.
No,
We see
please.
Jones get raped
No.
multiple times throughout the episode, with
No.
each instance being more graphic than the
No,
last.
please,
There
not
you
the
go,
Jones.
stick 'em.
No,
There's some pretty
please.
clever satire here. This incredibly dark imagery had a lot of people feeling grossed out, disturbed, and uncertain if they should be
Ew.
laughing. Was
Ew.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull really that bad?
I bet you can
wasn't.
Squeal like a pig. Go on, squeal. Squeal now.
Don't squeal. Don't you fucking squeal.
Squeal.
No.
Squeal louder.
Don't squeal.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other
Fuck
great clips.
Indiana. Not the Jones, bro. Not the fucking Jones. Oh, man. Their commentary is clever, dude. Their commentary is clever. But, you know, sometimes in the pursuit of being clever, sometimes you miss the mark. I mean, that's just the fucking treadmill of content. It just keeps on a-rolling. You know what I mean? So sometimes you hit it. Sometimes you don't. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is. I think the show has been pretty good. It's just not a show that I watch. You know what I mean? Damn, I got so confused because I saw this YouTubers React Brandon Rogers thing, and I'm so interested in that. So I'm sorry, y'all. I got so fucking sidetracked. Shout out to Watch Mojo. Shout out to the original video. Of course, the link's in the description down below. Thank you guys for rolling through. I've had an amazing time. This is shot the day after Mother's Day. Shouts out to my mom and all the other moms out there. And I haven't talked to all of the moms yet that I know, so please contact me if I haven't gotten to you, because I love all the work that you do and everything. And I didn't do any mom-based content, which I'm kind of sorry about. But I'll see you guys around, ChavezzSlovakia. Peace.